Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're giving you a tour of Whitehouse, and this is the town of Whitehouse that we're driving through. Now Whitehouse is a major transportation hub on the south coast. But I want to ask you guys a question. What impact do you think the new highway will have on Whitehouse? Now, the government is building a toll road from Black River to Negril, which is going to let it pass through Whitehouse. Now, we don't know if they're going to have an exit for Whitehouse, but I think they should. But when these highways are built, it has an impact on towns like this. For example, it has an impact because you're changing the route of the traffic. Let's look at Clarendon Park and Porus. They were on the main road, or they are on the main road on the south coast when going from Kingston to Mandeville. Were busy towns, and then the highway was built with no exit for Porus, and there was an exit for Clarendon Park. But those towns have literally turned into ghost towns because people are staying on the highway. It's not a case where you're on the main road and you're passing through Clarendon Park, so you'll stop here, or Porus, so you'll stop there. Unless people have a specific thing to do or have a reason to go into those towns, the traffic is just staying on the highway and bypassing the towns. Even with food establishments in those areas, the people aren't exiting just for food, they're just staying on the highway. So Whitehouse now is going to have that problem. And Whitehouse isn't as big as, say, Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is a massive town. There's not going to be an exit for Santa Cruz because the highway is going up through Junction, coming down through Southfield, Treasure Beach, into Black River, more along the coast. So there's no exit for Santa Cruz either. But Santa Cruz is a massive town. It's actually busier than Black River. But Black River is the capital. So they will have some sort of change in the traffic, but it shouldn't affect the town to the extent that Whitehouse is going to be affected. So guys, what do you think? Now, there is a massive hotel on the south coast, in Whitehouse, Sandals South Coast. They didn't call it Sandals Whitehouse because there's a Sandals Whitehouse in Montego Bay. And there's also the Whitehouse Beach Club, massive development, very nice villas, etc. So Whitehouse has a lot of potential re-tourism. But in terms of the local traffic now that's not going to be going through the town, it's going to be a problem because the traffic is going to be rerouted to the highway. People are just going to stay on the highway. And there is no guarantee that Whitehouse is going to get an exit, but I suspect there will be an exit. If not actually in the town or close, the exit will be close. I suspect they will get an exit. Now, when you're going from Black River to Savamar, Black River, the capital of St. Elizabeth, or even Santa Cruz, and you're heading towards West Savamar, which is the largest town in Western Jamaica, you have to pass through Whitehouse. So that's why Whitehouse is so busy. And as I said at the beginning, it's a major transportation hub. There's a very popular food establishment out in Whitehouse, very famous for fish. But we're not sure what impact. The highway will have an impact on Whitehouse, even if there is an exit. We're not sure what extent the impact is going to be. But there are places in, Grand Spen in St. Thomas, where the main road used to go through Grand Spen, and the highway was built bypassing it, and they built an exit on the highway for Grand Spen. And Grand Spen is literally a ghost town now. Fates Pen, same thing happened. Very popular food spot. Highway was built. Fates Pen is literally a ghost town now. So these small towns will be affected by these highways. Or they will be. Some already are. So, guys, what do you think the impact on White House will be from the building of the highway? All right, guys, enjoy the rest of the tour. Leave your comments in the section below. Have a good day.